Good evening, good evening. My name's Yoda T, and this is Sports Break Retreat. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone enjoyed their week. I got through another one. And on to the weekend. Let's hit some fire. Let us hit some fire. You may see something sitting there in front of you. First, we're going to talk about that guy right there. I'm giving this away. This is a Walter Payton signed cap. Yes, the Walter Payton. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful. This is suede, black suede, white ink, JSA. No, I'm sorry, PSA DNA, as well as the Walter Payton, and it is a signed cap, signed hat. Waiting for this letter upgrade to come for the individual piece as opposed to the collection that it came with from the individual I purchased it from. But for everyone tonight, we're going to give you a little heads up as to the contest rules. And we're going to call this contest the Pay It Forward contest. Now, this is not official at this point. I am going to post a video specifically in regards to this contest. And that video will go up tomorrow. And the contest is as simple as this. Pay it forward. I want everyone to do a good deed for a stranger. A bona fide, effortful, good deed for a stranger. That simple. You do a good deed, you post it in the chat, in the messages, as a message below the video, the official rules video. And you'll be entered in. There's another way in. Like and subscribe. And get somebody else to like and subscribe to the channel. But they too have to do a good deed. This is all about doing good deeds. This is all about helping a stranger. And if the person you invite does a good deed, you both get an entry for it. So if you do a good deed, you get your entry. And if you invite somebody and they do a good deed, you both get an entry. We're going to have a little fun with this. We're going to pay it forward. Yeah, officially I will throw the gauntlet down tomorrow, but anybody in room right now is going to get a little insight. That's what I plan on doing with that guy right there. We're going to give it away, and we're going to call it the Pay It Forward contest. You do a bona fide, effortful, good deed for an absolute stranger, and you get entered. If you bring somebody else into the group, whether it be the Facebook or the YouTube group, if they like and subscribe, they too have to perform a good deed for an absolute stranger. Bona fide, effortful, good deed for an absolute stranger. And if you do, you're both entered. So you can piggyback a second entry off anybody you get into the group as long as you both do a good deed. It's that easy. I'm going to make the official video tomorrow, post it on YouTube to the group and on Facebook to the group so that everybody's aware. But anybody that comes in tonight, we'll talk about that a little bit more, I'm sure. But that's what I've decided to do. Walter Payton, he's a guy that has the Man of the Year award. You know what I mean? They award one individual in the NFL with a Walter Payton Man of the Year. So who's going to be the SBR Person of the Year? Do a bona fide, effortful, good deed for an absolute stranger and you're in. You get somebody in the group, whether it be Facebook or YouTube. They like and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and they too do a good deed. You both get in. That's what I've decided to do with the Walter Payton cap. Tomorrow, I will make it official. Tomorrow, we will post a video, and it will be on that video messages that you will have to post the good deed. And that helps me keep track so that I can get everybody entered and don't miss anybody. we will have a deadline. The deadline will come. I'll let you know tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I've decided to do with the cap. And I realize now that there wasn't anybody in the room, so I'm going to wait a minute or two and mention it again. Hans, what's up, my brother? How you doing, bro? How was your week, my man? Pima, what's up, my brother? Did you guys catch the contest for the Walter Payton cap? Now, this is a Walter Payton signed cap. It is black suede. And if you know me, you know I'm a big Walter Payton fan. I won a jersey a couple years ago and have been collecting other Walter Payton signatures to frame all together. And I came across two caps. I was going to frame them both, the one side by side. But in my most recent design, it looks gaudy. So we're going to streamline it, plus it takes up too much wall space that way. So to finalize the design, I had to release one. And this is the release. This is what we're going to do. So this is a Walter Payton signed cap. We got a PSA DNA letter of. This was certified in the collection. I bought this from an individual. The letter of authenticity upgrade for this guy, I am still waiting on. I am absolutely assured and have been assured there should be no problem. As a backup, we have the original Walter Payton signed, licensed, signed hat certification. The contest is this. It's really, 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 really easy. Do a bona fide good deed for an absolute stranger. In effortful, bona fide good deed for a stranger. That's all you got to do. I'm going to make a special video tomorrow. I'm going to post it up on YouTube. And whatever deed is done needs to be messaged, added as a message in that video to be entered. And there's another way to be entered if you can get somebody to like and subscribe, but they too have to do a good deed. And if they do a good deed, you both get an entry. So you'll get your entry for your deed, your entry for their deed. They'll get an entry for the deed. And the goal is, let's see what we can get done, right? Walter Payton, anybody that knows football knows every year they issue a Walter Payton Man of the Year award. So we're going to do the same thing. Who's going to be our person of the year? Bona fide, effortful, good deed. And be creative, guys. I don't want you to put yourselves in harm's way in any way, shape, or form. Keep social distance. Don't break and don't put yourself in any sort of harm's way for this contest. Absolutely not worth it. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a video tomorrow. It's going to be officially the rules. And you guys just heard them. You know what I mean? For you guys that jumped in tonight, I kind of did this covertly tonight. I didn't get a chance to text anybody. I didn't get a chance to make any videos and let anybody know that we're going live tonight. Friend needed me today, and I was gone for most of the day. So by the time I kind of got back, it was kind of too little too late. So we're kind of doing this. Tonight's live covertly and on the fly. But, yeah, for everybody that's in. Tomorrow I'm going to make it official. I will make a video. I will post it. And once the video is posted, the gauntlet will have been thrown. Yeah, do a bona fide good deed. Post it in the messages below that video. If you get somebody else in, like and subscribe. They also do a good deed. You both get an entry for that. We'll have a deadline. I got to think about that for a minute. Yeah, we'll have a deadline in the video tomorrow, and everything that hasn't been answered will be answered tomorrow. There are a couple of tiny little things that squaring away so that it's clean and smooth, you know what I mean? But that's the contest for the Walter Payton cap. I'm going to give that away to a good deeder. Boom. That's what we're feeling. And when I came up with that idea, when I decided upon that, I felt really good about that. So that is what led me to run with it. Tonight I decided to change gears a little bit, y'all. I don't know if we'll get any of this broken. Tomorrow, I am going to put a ton of effort forth into notifications, letting everybody know we're live and alive and all that goodness. But there wasn't anything really available in product. Hit Parade, Gold Rush. Gold Rush had barely anything. They got a couple of pre-sales. Uh, Hit Parade didn't really have anything that blew my hair back. Nothing that I thought would impress any of us. So tonight I decided to change gears. In this weekend, I thought maybe we'd break a little hobby 2020 hobby football products. We've got a hobby box of Playbook. Got a hobby box of Contenders. That's not the draft picks. That's the Contenders. That's legit. And a hobby box of the I call them Leaf Limited, but apparently they're just limited. Can't call them Panini Limited. They're just limited. Yeah, like everything is this year, crazy limited. Then we got the Pop Bunk still, and I've got a baseball jersey kicking back here if we get spicy for a jersey. But what do you guys think? You want to break some hobby wax this weekend? Got the Playbook, got the Contenders, and got the limited. Now I will be honest with you, the price points, trying to keep it as reasonable as possible. But this product, every product, as you guys know, every wax product is just freaking ridiculous this year. Just ridiculous. So what I'll do, I'm going to go over here and I will pop screens so you guys can see sell sheets. Now, I set the sell sheets up as a pick one, get one. We can do random team if you prefer. Just cut the price in half. So here we got the Panini Playbook. It's one pack, 4 cards. 3 of them are either autograph or memorabilia. And I believe there's one guaranteed playbook in every box. Pick one, get one at 32. I believe that turns out to be 16 on a random team if we go that route. We got the limited. That's 3 packs. 5 cards per pack, 15 cards total. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% remembering the breakdown. We'll go through the pictures again momentarily. But you got 5 cards, 3 packs. You got 1 rookie patch autograph, 1 RPA, or 1 Ring of Honor autograph. I assume that that's probably a veteran. 1 additional autograph, 1 mem, and 1 parallel. And that's the Leaf, or the limited. See, I still call it Leaf Limited. The limited. And I guess I'm supposed to make that go away, but I'm not gonna. We're gonna be break the rules. And then we got the Contenders. They're gonna be $25 a random team. There are 5 autographs. 1 of those is on card. Chance at cracked ice. The RPS, the rookie ticket RPSs. This is what I saw, and I thought this was just amazing. The rookie clear ticket RPS mosaic. The rookie clear ticket, in the past, I believe they've thrown in acetate, and I believe they've been numbered 1 of 10, or numbered of 10. I don't know if I've ever seen the mosaic. I would love to pull one of those out of our box. That would just be boom. Then you got a couple of their parallels. You know, in the past, I would have skipped right over them, but nowadays, every single card is so valuable. Even the base parallels are pretty baller. Yeah, you get 5 autographs, 1 parallel, 18 inserts, and 1 on-card autograph. That's 1 of the 5 autographs is an on-card. It's not 5 autographs plus an on-card. And that's what we got for the hobby boxes. What do you guys think? I'll be honest with you. I'm not even going to embarrass myself and drop a line. We got 4 people in the room. I don't think that we're going to be able to do much tonight anyway, guys. I just don't think there's enough in the room. Yeah, no, I was thinking we could do a quick razz for that slam dunk, but we don't have enough people in the room right now. Hmm. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a funny line. I want you guys listening to pay attention. And keep in mind, the thing that I just typed, I am going to cap it at 60 entries. And when we get to 60, we are randoming it for our winner. April 23rd. Okay. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because you guys are going to watch me do it. You guys are going to watch me do it because I'm getting better with this stuff. We're going to do this. I'm going to bring this over, and then I'm going to swap the screens so you guys can see me typing them in for you. Oliver, how you doing tonight, bro? Randy Beck. Pima. Got all three of you. Alright, now swap the screens. Now you guys see what I see. I've got Milo. How you doing, bro? Alright, I got the four of you. You're watching me type them in. I hadn't been keeping track of things by date up until this very moment. And I think I'm going to continue doing that because it makes sense. Pima. Randy. Oliver. Oliver, did you get that helmet yet? The Isaac Bruce? I'm just curious as to whether it's arrived or not as of yet. Yeah, and I'm going to do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Whoops. And I'm going to do this. Up to that point, we have 22. Now we have 4 more. So we are at 26 total of 60 tickets, guys. Excellent, excellent. Good deal. Good deal. You know, between you, me, and the grapevine, no matter where I send it, and maybe it's just me being paranoid, when I first started getting into breaks, participating in breaks, there was one person, and you know, rest in peace, he passed away, he was shot at work, and he used to break. I used to get into a lot of his stuff, and I was getting on a baseball bat winning streak. But my bats would arrive damaged because he would send them in the round tubes, and it didn't matter if it was UPS, USPS. It would fall off pallets, and their forklifts would run over things. And, you know, one bat came with them resealing the end, but when they resealed it with tape and didn't put anything between that and the bat end of the handle end of the bat, which is where the sticker was. And then they shipped it to me, so it bounced back and forth, and the tape ripped the certification sticker right off the bat. So when it arrived, it's no longer a good bat, obviously, you know what I mean? But and another bat never arrived, you know what I mean? Because they were so embarrassed by the damage, in my opinion. So yeah, from the beginning, I've always been paranoid about everything getting to its appropriate destination in one piece. Alright, you guys saw me do that, so I can do this, right? Can I shrink that anymore? Yes, I can. Good. Oh, I got skinny. I wanted to try and break something tonight. We're going to rearrange stuff so that it's not as confusing. Yep. Doing all this while trying not to get my lazy ass up off the chair. And that's what we got tonight, guys. For this weekend, I decided to go a different direction. And we got Playbook, Hobby Box, not the hanger. It's a full version Hobby Box. Got a box of Limited Hobby. And we got a box of Contenders Hobby. And that is not Draft Picks Contenders. That's Contenders. That's the real deal 2020. So I thought we'd change gears maybe because there wasn't really a lot of product available. And by the time I have to order it to get it for tonight, there wasn't really enough or anything for the most part. The product was pretty thin. So I decided to go a different route. Figured, why not try some hobby? Hobby Wax football from the 2020 product line. Yeah, right. Yeah, trying to figure out the best way to do that. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. It might actually become random teams, or if we do pick team, I'm going to have to omit because a couple of teams will get picked and then none of the others will get picked. A couple of them might have to be issued random only. Wow, it's too bad that prices are so expensive now. Thought we might have found a product for, well, whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that I would have to. Okay, let me go through. Probably have to omit the Bengals, right? You know what? To be fair, we could go from the cover. We could go from the cover right there. And on the left, that is Mr. Herbert. We're going to have to change that to a different light color. There we go. The Dolphins. Yeah, they're saying Clyde and Jordan Love. If we do the cover. Yeah, let's play with that. Let's call it that. All right, so we'll swap screen. Those are the 5 we can't pick. I'll tell you what, we'll drop a line, we'll see if we can do it. We'll start with, how's this sound? Yeah, and I just did this to the wrong. Chargers, Dolphins, Bengals, Packers, Chiefs. Chargers, Dolphins, Chiefs, Packers, Bengals. Guys, want to try the playbook first? The least expensive of the 3. We'll do random teams. Yeah. Boom. There's the line. Can do. Either we can do, you know what? I'm going to delete this. I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Okay, I'm going to put it up to you guys. I don't know why I keep trying to make all these decisions. It's not up to me. It's whatever you guys would prefer. We could do these as a random team at 16 apiece for the Panini Playbook. Or we could do a pick one, get one for 32. Probably close a little quicker, but the downside is you cannot pick any of those shaded teams. Those shaded teams must be awarded through the random. You guys let me know what you prefer. Or you just say baseball jersey or the Pop Funk. Hey, Anne-Marie, how goes it? How goes the battle? What's going on? Trying to figure out the best way, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight anyway. I don't think it's going to happen tonight. I got distracted with a friend today. A friend needed some help, so I was away today, so I was not able to send any texts and let anybody know I was going online. I was not able to post any videos or any Facebook updates today because I was gonski. The 3 dots. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to fill. What I'll do, guys, tomorrow I am going to beat the pavement and get notifications out there to everybody so that they know. So that they know. But what we'll do is we'll go over this one more time before we call it an evening. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. I do need one of those, or do I? Yes, I do. So we've decided the contest, and it's going to be officially commencing as of tomorrow. We're going to give that away. That's the Walter Payton. I have 2 of them. Bought those after I won the jersey, getting them framed with. Realized 2 is one too many, gaudy looking. So I'm going to give this away. And in honor of Walter Payton having a Man of the Year award named after him, we're going to determine who our Person of the Year is. So, contest rules are this: do a good deed for an absolute stranger. A bona fide, effortful, good deed for an absolute stranger. Post it in the message, as a message in the video, the rules video below, so that I can keep track of everybody. Every bona fide, effortful, legitimate good deed is going to get an entry. If you bring anybody into the group, they like and subscribe, and they do a good deed, you both get an entry. So you can get an entry for your own good deed, and you can get an entry for everybody you bring in as long as they do a good deed. Legitimate, bona fide, effortful, good deed. And I'll say it again, please, I do not want anyone risking their safety. Please do not do anything you're not comfortable with. And please keep aware of safe social distancing. And please continue to safely socially distance. Do not put yourself in any sort of harm's way for this contest. This is not what the intentions are. And we're going to keep this on the up and up. But on that note, it's an effortful good deed. It'll get you an entry in. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. And that's what I decided. I talked to a friend of mine today, and when I came up with it, I felt really good about that. So decided to run with that idea. And that's what we're doing. It has a PSA DNA letter that is getting upgraded to this particular item. It was part of a collection before I purchased it. I am getting a individual letter upgrade. Waiting for it. And then we've got the original Walter Payton certificate of authenticity with license hat. And this is a sticker. I have it all underneath. It's original. Yeah. Yep. And that's going to go to a good deeder. I'll be honest with you, Pima. I was just about to cancel, honestly. I don't think that anything's going to close. I've only got 4 in the room right now. Yeah, I'll make the video official tomorrow. But yeah, that's going up to somebody for a good deed, and then we will be Walter Payton Cap brothers, or siblings, if one of our females in the group catches the win on that. Yeah, it is my fault, Pima. I got distracted today. I had planned to make some videos, put some notifications out, throw a round of texts out to people. But a friend of mine needed some help, and it took a lot longer than initially anticipated, which brought me back here much later than I had anticipated, which kind of put a rain on my parade for a lot of things. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to pop up a couple of videos and send out some notifications. And later in the afternoon, I'm going to text some. And we'll get some action tomorrow night. And again, we're going to go with a hobby box weekend. Well, and that's it for the sisters as well, for the females in the room as well. Yep. Yeah, no Winkies required. You don't need Winky is not a requirement for this contest. Although I may throw a Winky contest in the future. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Always thinking. Always thinking. But yeah, we've got this to break this weekend. We'll try again for tomorrow. I may even try an early fill on Facebook tomorrow. So what I'll do right now, if I still have it open down here, which I do, cool. It should be easy enough, and I should remember it by now. Once you see it, you'll laugh at me for needing to copy and paste. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking pre-fill tomorrow on Facebook, and that's our. No, I'm sorry, guys. That's what you're watching right now. I just gave you the wrong one. Wow, I don't have it. Okay, so we will in a moment. I'm going to include the link for the Facebook group. It's an open public group. And that's where we'll probably start doing some pre-fills. Yep, that's where we'll probably start doing some pre-fills. Boom. That's where we'll also probably post most of our updates, notifications, heads ups. Between that and YouTube videos directly. I'll just go back and forth. But at this point, I think we'll call it a night. And try again tomorrow. I will beat the pavement tomorrow and make it worth it for all of us. Thank you for coming in, hanging out. May all your teams be live and your hits be absolute fire. This is Sports Break Retreat. As for me, I'm Yoda T, and we are out. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m., guys. Peace. Stay safe.